age, and you were saying that you weren't playing around. Is that a fantasy thing that you're playing out there?
It probably is, yeah.
So do you think you've got it in you to kill someone?
No. No.
Do you know what people will say that you are now? See an adult talking to a child, do you understand what people will call you when they see you now?
Yeah.
What they're going to call you?
A perv.
Perv? Well, yeah. There's a word for people, for adults that talk to children online. There's a word for people, adults that have sex with children. What is it? So does a perv. Starts with a P as well. Or it can start with a B, a beast, a nonce. What's the P word? Pedophile. There you go. You're not very, you blame our LDs for a lot, don't you? Because you're putting that all out, all over the chat, every one of them. But you were very, very clever that you wanted to hide your identity. You wanted to hide out where you stayed. You told us where you stayed in Castlemilk. You always stayed in Castlemilk, or?
No, I've stayed in other places.
Okay. Now, you in the chats, you're talking about that you're no longer allowed to see your brother and sister, and were you adopted? Were you put into care?
I was, yeah.
You were at the age of 10?
Yeah, I think so, I remember, yeah.
Okay. And you were taken away from your brother and sister?
At a very young age.
So, who do you live with? So, are you down here visiting because of your neighbour, or what are you down here for?
Just because of my neighbour.
Right. Why did you... okay.
Well...
I don't need to know about your neighbour, right? I doubt that you'll be able to stay here. You've got your own flat, haven't you? Your own independence. Not got a carer or anything like that.
I get support.
Yeah, everybody can get support.
No, but I'm with a support team.
Yeah, I know. I know that. However, you're allowed to be living on your own. Mm-hmm. You choose to come down to this house because of your neighbour. Yeah. You live independent without a full-time carer. without a full-time carer. You've got LDs, like, wait, what's your LDs?
I don't know what that means.
What learning difficulties?
So, well, I don't know like precisely, but all I know is I've got a learning difficulty.
Okay. I've got kids that have got additional needs. I call it additional needs. A lot of my friends have got kids with additional needs, but none of them will ever go online and talk to children. Are you talking to adults online as well?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, there you go. Why did you not just stick with the adults?
I know.
Why did you have to move on to children? Or have you always spoke to children? No, remember, I know the answer. How long have you been speaking to children online?